Hey everyone, it's Jerry at the Fledge. Welcome to another episode of 10,000 Fledges. I am on my own talking today, and I keep either thinking with myself or I'm getting asked quite often, how did I come up with 10,000 Fledges and why would I want to do that? And I think that a lot of it was motivated when the street nurses of Vancouver came to the Fledge to present their movie Beveled Up, or their documentary Beveled Up. And when they got a tour and when we showed them what they did, what they said was there should be a Fledge on every corner. And that gets to your head and is a great compliment coming from people who have basically eliminated overdose, the spread of HIV, and the spread of Hep C in Vancouver. And that got me thinking about what would that really look like and why would we do that? And the reason why we would do that is because we have a deep belief that poverty is everywhere and genius is lost in poverty. Yet our communities always are reaching somewhere else to find the magic bullet that's going to solve all of their problems when they're filled with communities, or their communities are filled with genius and filled with competency and filled with people who are capable of solving their own problems, yet they're not empowered or enabled to do that. And we think, in the 5.5 years that we've existed, we have done some good things. Like, for example, our radical inclusion, where we just say yes to any project and anybody who wants to do it and give them a chance to learn how to invent something or how to program or how to do something different than what they see day to day. And we believe that there's some common things across communities, and that's our model can help solve them, but not in a way that's prescriptive, not in a way that says, here's the 15 things you do, and then all of a sudden you got a Fledge, but a few principles, some abstract things that, the values, not rules. Rules are bad a lot of times. They're discouraging. They don't make sense. They have prejudice built into them. And values, in a lot of times, when they are good, like we value ourselves, each other, and our environment, and we stay abstract with that, then we know how to behave. We don't need people telling us don't hurt them or don't do that. We need people enforcing that, not enforcing, but kind of regurgitating those values. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Jeremy. How you guys doing this morning? This show's really fast, so it's going to be over in a minute or so. But we see a need, and there are tons of great organizations doing tons of great things, and some of them we help, some of them we don't have relationships with, but we do believe that we're a good hub for starting organizations, for strengthening organizations, and we think we've got some good models to make that happen. So, that's kind of the how it came about and why we think it's important. And then the last thing I wanted to go over was what it really means. It doesn't mean that Jerry owns 10,000 churches around the world and that there's this big hierarchy. What it means is that we want to open up the Fledges models. We want to put it out there in open source and let people use it and let people do it themselves and let the community own, the Fledges or whatever they even want to call it. We just want to get our model out there. We want to see what's working. We want to see what's not working. It's a big, huge experiment all of the time. All companies, all organizations, all projects, that's what they really are. They're an experiment where you do the testing or collect your data, you see what's working, and you fix what's not working. And people deserve that. And we think that we can help strengthen the promise of the American dream. We think that we have a model that is working that people can repeat and make it theirs and become radically inclusive in their own organizations. And we think that we can start to find that genius that is lost in poverty. And that's what the goal of 10,000 Fledges is to give communities what we've learned and what we know how to do and help them implement and do that themselves. So thank you for listening to 10,000 Fledges, and I hope you all have a great day.